Alright, we're doing a little rain racing, sort of. Well, Gavin's trying. His computer's died every time he's tried a rain race, so I'm just glad that he's gotten to this point, because he hasn't fallen out yet. We got the GR86 and the MX5, two different classes here, and the track is drying. I've had the rain go through. We've got 5 minutes left in this qualifying. Very, very short track here, and qualifying is going on right now for our practice, and then we're going to do a 20-minute race, and it's going to be a bit of, can you keep the tires on it? I don't think it's going to dry out enough to get slicks on, but it's definitely going to overheat the rain tires as we go on for 20 minutes. And hopefully it doesn't just clear the rain as we move on to the regular race. That would be very annoying. But at the moment it's drying, times are picking up, so we need to get out here. Flagman in a very dangerous position here at this track. But I figured this would be a nice little track for people that are mainly oval racers. It's all free content, and it was a short last minute decision. I was bored out of my mind. Thought, this sounds good, let's do this. So just trying to set a decent lap here. Fun little track though. I'd like to do a series of short track road racing, just because it's kind of keeps everything a little tighter. Definitely keeps things interesting for longer, and when you're drying out a track, having a nice short track gets more laps on it, dries it out a little bit quicker. We're trying to keep up here with Zach. He got a really good run out of that corner. He may go faster on this lap than our fastest lap. Because we are not catching him and we're going quicker. So times are going to keep ramping up. You want to get out probably right now so you can warm up the tires and set the quickest lap on dry. We're starting to get into traction control issues. I might need to turn that down or off. We are P4 at the moment. I think actually traction control might be off, or at the lowest setting. I forgot what the numbers do in this car. Gonna set a new best lap for us.
46.039.
And I'm gonna back off here. No need to ruin his rhythm. So currently, fourth place, got Cameron in the MX5 that's quicker than us. Don't know what car is supposed to be quicker. Let's cool off these tires for a final run here. 2 minutes left. Turn these off now that we're not in the spray. Not that we need them at any point in iRacing. Run to the line. Track is starting to look a little drier. Definitely more grip out there.
0.273.
Just bring it around without wasting too much time there. A whole lot of grip off of that.
Alright, clear on the right.
Should be able to drive it in pretty deep here. Still in fourth. We got a little run going here now, though. As long as I can get through this turn and get off the corner well without getting on the curb too much. Got Shane just ahead of us, giving us a tiny bit of draft to get us around. He's actually just... No, he hasn't beat us, never mind, but we have been beat. And he's looking quick enough that he could, and I blow that corner. Alright. We've got 26 seconds left. I should have just kept in it. That is our laps. We are P4. Actually, why is it showing P4? Oh no, we're P5 overall. Alright, well, let's hope this doesn't just completely dry the track, because that would be very annoying to have this go away. We're kind of at that perfect condition where it's going to get dry, but it's not going to be dry enough for slicks. I think in between, there's like maybe 5 minutes in between sessions, so I'm hopeful that it will not be... Oh, almost contact there. Everyone finishing up their lap though, 20 seconds left. We got a rolling start, I believe I set it for. We got 2 classes, so...
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Alright, so track has dried out just a tiny bit more. But it's still wet.
1 lap to green. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 1,978. Pit road is closed right now. Let's take
I don't think
opportunity.
did it split by classes?
5 cars left to grid.
I must have hit the wrong button then for that, so... Oh well, that's fine. Cameron looking quick, and it'll keep everyone in the area they need to be in. So, yeah, no rain for the rest of the time. Track will be drying up 20 minutes. Tire heat is going to come into play, I assume. This is the kind of series iRacing needs to have to get people excited about rain, is where it stops raining halfway through or right at the start of the session, and then the track dries the rest of the way, because a drying track creates a lot more interesting scenario than what you get with just a track that's completely rain the whole time. But we got everyone out here, and looks like Gavin picked up some pace as he is starting next to us. But as you can see, spray still all over, but the standing water has started to vanish. Just a tiny bit along the edges, everyone's going to be on the right side of the track to cool their tires down this straightaway, as long as they've ever watched rain racing.
Get ready, going green.
But we got 20 minutes. Hopefully it will be a fun one and everyone can have a good time. Pretty good turnout for last minute, hey, let's do this. But we got a tight section at the start of this one. And here we go. Go ahead and turn the wipers on for now. We're always going to get boxed out there a bit.
Car right. Clear.
And you can tell the people that have watched rain racing up front. Keep those tires cool. This is where the first big error can happen. Even though it's drying out, you can still lock them up, especially on the colder rain tires. Then it'll start happening again as you heat them up. But looks like we got a clean first lap for a bunch of oval racers, a few road racers out here. Just got to be easy on that throttle. That is the big thing. Oh, might have got a slow down back there. Mark, first time in the rain, and he is right behind us. Oh, that is Josh lighting up the rears. I don't think the MX5 has traction control. No, that's Cameron, sorry. Getting my colors confused. So Gavin's going for the lead. Get a little bit on the curb. Alright, so we got 18 minutes left. The racing line is definitely getting dried out. Still kicking up spray, but it is going to get more and more difficult to keep heat out of the tires. So I got to hope that I just keep it nice and smooth. No big slides, and eventually everyone comes back to us. There's no rubber on the track, so the rubber line is not something that you got to watch out for. Cameron goes wide again. That can possibly get you a slowdown. Plus, there's a lot more water out there, and it looks like he did get a slowdown. Possibly Gavin, though, on the brakes on the outside, probably snags a bit of water.
Just set the fastest lap. 45.036 right side.
On entry to 1, if you go a little bit too wide, there's a bit of water at the edge of the track that can snag you, kind of like right there. I'm just trying to put the left sides into this, because I think the left sides are getting worked out the most. Especially this corner. I think that's where the most damage is probably happening. Mark is closing in on us, but I'm also trying to give this race for the lead a bit of room. Another difficult corner for the left sides on heat. But even this little patch of water onto the right side of the straightaway is going away. get out on that curb. Luckily, it's got a bit of grip. MX5s are now starting to check out. They may come alive as the track gets drier.
45.611.
We got Mark and Sage, and then Shane 3 seconds back. Oop. Oop. That got a little loose in there. I could be killing my tires. That's the line I need to be taking, what Mark just did. It feels very awkward because you're just feeling like you're overdriving, but it's the quickest line through that corner, I think.
45.603.
It's starting to slide more and more. Got a long ways to go. Is anyone gonna pit and throw slicks on? Missed that. Missed it, and then slid the tires just to hurt him a little bit more. Mark is on our tail now.
46.499.
At least everyone so far looks like they have someone to battle. I gotta clean that corner up. Alright, I'm gonna stay on the left side here.
You got a slow car on the right.
Uh-oh. Someone has went off. Or lap car. Nope, it's Zach getting lapped. I wonder if he's got rain tires on. I would assume so, but some people might have thought this was fixed set, or that it would put the right tires on for you. Gavin going for the lead. Taking a look on the outside there, gonna cross it over. Mark getting pressure.
45.461.
Not even halfway yet. 2 minutes to halfway. And start going out onto that a little bit. It's not very slick out there now. Still don't want to touch it on entry though. Guessing it's got no grip there. I don't know if me finding water is doing anything. There's really not a whole lot left.
45.617.
Oh, and Cameron goes around.
There's an incident ahead.
Unfortunate for him. Probably caught a bit of slick on that curb. He was struggling a bit with grip throughout, but
The car in T3 just set the fastest lap. 44.767. 45.8.
yeah, we're nowhere close to fast laps. Again, I don't know. I mean, if you push it This track is going to be pretty dry. It has dried up a lot. I mean, there's hardly anything left on this straightaway to even run through. And that's just, I think, from mostly the air drying it out. So that is Josh setting fast laps right now. Lap times are just really picking up. But I don't think you're going to get, like, a pit stop is not going to do much. You're going to lose so much time. So maybe this series, do a 30-minute race, and then at halfway, have a caution. And then at that point, you got to decide, is it dry enough? Do I want to give up the track position? Will the caution cool off my rain tires enough? That might be a really fun series. It also will depend on, you know, the track. This is obviously drying a little bit quicker because we're putting so many laps on it because it's so short. Catching up with Gavin just a little bit. Starting to get back in the spray. Pulling away from Mark. It'll be interesting to see what everyone's tires are at the end. But yeah, I'm not sure what a dry track even looks like. It's so hard to tell in iRacing. I mean, there's still water being kicked up by the cars, so even though this looks dry, there's still a little bit of kick up, so I don't know if I would trust slicks at the moment. I'm just happy to see that Gavin hasn't fallen out. That is an improvement, because he did not get to enjoy the 24-hour race that we did. That wasn't really 24 hours, it was 3 hours, but 8 times speed on the time of day. And right when it started raining, his game broke. So it looks like that has been solved. Or at least this combo is working. 44.416, yeah, we're still 0.6 seconds off of fast speeds up there. So we got Andy up here. Happy to see how he's doing. I'm pretty sure I didn't let him in the league just because of his class ratings on oval, but so far he's still out here chugging along and doesn't look like a weapon, so that makes me feel a little bit better about letting him in if he was the person. I can't remember all the names. He holds a racing line rather than slowing down and trying to get to the inside, which is what you should do, is hold the racing line. Let the faster car pass you. A little bit of a slide in there. Mark's catching up. Sage has got Shane. Shane has closed in on those guys. He was 5 seconds back. He's now 2.8 seconds back. He is coming alive here at the end of the race. Shane has gotten around Sage, and next up he's got Mark. Almost overdrove that, and then underdrove it somehow. Me and my road racing skills. Up front, you got Jake out ahead, almost by a second. Josh right on Justin's tail. And we got Gavin leading. It looks like there's only 2 MX5s left in the race because Cameron's just up ahead. Oh, and I forgot to turn on any of my overlays. Oh well, didn't matter. Now you can see what I'm looking at. Mark, 1.9 seconds behind. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this race. That's the only thing that you can't see. Let me turn that on the straightaway. It's out on the curbing. I'll just throw those on. Not that the telemetry matters, but I'm a little worried here. Mark has picked up his speed.
45.147.
Mark has really picked up his speed. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Almost below that corner. And then we're sliding all around, trying to go quick now. Okay, Mark has all of a sudden become a road racer. Well, he's better at road racing than me anyways, but he has all of a sudden just found pace. He's going to be setting fast laps here in a second. My God, look at the drive off the corner he's got.
45.515 clear.
Okay, well, he did good stuff to his tires. He's got a whole lot left where I've just burnt my shit up. Maybe I've just burnt my stuff up. I mean, we're just standing still there. Let's see if we can learn anything from him.
The car in P2, just at the fastest lap, 44.
Jake has been passed. Jake was the leader, wasn't he? Oh, Mark tossed it in. Somehow gets a good drive off the corner, though.
White flag this time.
Final lap of the race. Can we get another mistake out of him? He overdrove entry there, but we got nowhere to go with it here. Absolutely nowhere to go with it.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? He's not going to leave the outside open.
Car right. Clear. Left side.
Almost. Not quite.
Clear.
We're going to set our best lap there. He was getting so much more drive off the corner. That was awesome. I hope everyone had fun. That was a good finish to that.
Great job.
Let's go take a look at the rears. 90-92 on the rear. And we lost all the information. Okay, let's go take a look. Yeah, he still had 93 left on his right rear. That is why he was driving off the corners. So, we had nothing. I'm just annoyed that we lost that there. Alright, let's take a look at who had issues out there. First off, well, it's just straight to Cameron, and he does just fire it up on the curbing, goes around, as we thought, and then chucks it in there. That was a hard place to get through. And he's going to get on the gas a little too hard there. And that is it. So, that is awesome. Let's take a look at how the track evolved with a quick little fast forward. Let's get pit lane and go up. Be able to see much from this height? Probably not. Yeah, I think it's too far away to really see the water. We'll go ahead and fast forward it though. See what happens. Yeah, it's just too far away for it to really show anything. And with the clouds coming over. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Something different. Nice, fun, short track. And good, fun finish there. Thanks for watching.